Okay, ladies, I know some of y'all not gonna like me when I say this, but I don't care. It needs to be said. I don't know why y'all are thinking y'all gonna find Prince Charming by dating men based off the shit that they can buy you and do for you. I don't know what part of the game that is or who told you you're gonna find a Prince Charming based off the shit that he can buy you. That's called a trick. You looking for a trick. And that's okay. Because tricks know that they're tricks. But they can spot a hoe from a mile away. So you can't pick and choose your poison. You can't want to be a wife trying to find a trick. Because he like hoes. And that's what you are if you're basing you liking a nigga or wanting to be with a nigga based off the shit that he can buy you. It don't work like that, sweetheart. I'm sorry to break it to you. If you start genuinely liking niggas for them, then maybe, just maybe, you could be a wife. If you had your own bag, that would be a major flex. Fucking a nigga that you like on your own terms. But in the meantime, in between times, you, my love, are a hoe.
Sound like she talking to somebody.
I'm
Yeah,
trying to figure out if she in the passenger seat or the driver's seat.
yeah. I think the cameras be flipped, so it'll be looking like that.
Mm-hmm.
She talking to somebody.
So is this one true? Hold this one down. I'll be right back. No, I'll be right back.
What'd you think about that one, Brandon?
Unfortunately, I definitely think it's true. I mean, a relationship isn't just buying things, but if that's all it is, then absolutely that's a trick. And he gonna leave you as soon as he find the next chick that's gonna do more.
So when you see somebody like that, right, when they just dishing money out to a chick, you don't think they understand what's going on too? Like, do you think they believe their stuff just like they're just totally locked in? She loves me, she's into me, when she's buying $5,000 bag, $10,000 bag, you know what I'm saying? Even if he might have the money, do they really believe that they're not getting played?
I mean, that sounds like a trick that don't know he a trick. You know? And then once she dipped, it's just like, but I bought her everything she wanted. When was you ever gonna realize that that's not enough? Nah.
Because it seemed like she was talking to somebody, either the guy or the girl, because it seemed like she could be locked in with somebody, but he's paying mad money to some chick and just giving it out, you know what I mean, where ain't no substance there. But he's got to know, right?
I mean, it seemed like whoever she talking about, dude balling, and as soon as he get what he want, he dipping. The chick don't know she about to get played, and it's just like she trying to put you on game because she definitely not talking to the trick. The trick know he a trick. The chick
No,
don't know.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because the way she kind of explained it is like the dude's actually giving her a lot of money. So she's kind of like, yo, you realize that even if you're getting all this free stuff, they don't really care about each other, really, if you think about it. Neither one.
So I think she had a valid point because what to me, what she was saying is guys know what ladies are looking for, so they're gonna pay for it. And I'm paraphrasing. I'm not saying it verbatim. They're gonna pay for it.
Mm-hmm.
But a lady is basing that to say how much a guy the guy loves her, right? But on the flip side, you went into that relationship with something and build a bond with the guy. You wouldn't have to worry about if the guy is tricking or, you know what I'm saying? You don't got to worry about you doing what you need to do to get the guy. You're going to get him off of a bond in a relationship because some ladies think, oh, he could buy me this. You also in return got to put out.
So you think she's going in a relationship only because of the expensive stuff?
Yeah, that's what you call transactional.
Right. So
transactional.
what I asked Brandon earlier was, don't you think the guy knows what he's doing?
Yeah, guys know. Guys definitely know.
So if he knows and he's willfully dishing it out, she knows the game, he knows the game. Let's cut the middleman out and let's do this thing. Like, she's upset because she's on the outside looking in.
No, I don't think so.
I think so.
No, because some ladies don't know they're being played. Ladies know that they're receiving. Some ladies know that they're receiving what they want, so they don't know they're getting played.
But who said she's getting played though? Just because he's buying her stuff, don't mean she's getting played. She just basically said that the woman base love on what he can give them.
Right. That's
So,
true.
but at the end of the day, though, that still works if he's into her and she's into him.
No,
It
because
works for them.
no, I get what you're trying to say, but it falls flat on his face. It falls flat on his face because it's transactional until the transactions run out. You get what I'm trying to say? Because the minute that guy go broke, they gone. So was it ever love or just transactional? It doesn't work. It's only working because he has money and it's a transit.
I believe it could be both. But
it can't. It can't.
Yeah, because you could love somebody and then fall out of love with them depending on the situation. You ran out of money. I don't love you no more.
So, but is that love though? That's a transaction.
Lust.
They might be lust, but it still could be love. But here's the thing: they both know what it is going in. Huh? So they both know what it is going in. So when it
necessarily
when it
yes. So yeah, I agree with you. They're both going into it on a false facade. You get what I'm trying to say?
Well,
one feels they're going to play one out of their position.
Mm-hmm.
If I got money, I'm not losing anything. You got to give up yourself. You got to open up yourself to me. If we're laying it down, right, and we laying it on the table, if my main goal is to sleep with you, I'm just putting out money. You got to lay on your back. You got to be available for me. You got to bring yourself and make sure that you're in my presence to receive these things, because if you're not getting any of the transaction. You're not able to get the transaction. So one person is always going to feel cheated, and it's normally going to be the person that's laying on their back, because it's like this. I still got all my values in a sense, because if you with a lady like that, your values can be too. You know what I'm saying?
My bank account is fat.
You know what I'm saying? So that's the whole thing. That's why some people feel cheated.
Forget the value. My bank account looks sweet.
But we getting back to the object, the point.
Mm-hmm.
Is it love? And it's not.
At this point,
people think it's like this. Even in good lives, people think, yeah, I need money for my marriage to. Yup, like they say, most marriage fall apart because of money.
Mm-hmm.
But people, think about it. They got people in the hood that's broke as hell, and they busting it down, and they throwing it up for their loved ones, and they poor. You know what I'm saying? So where's the for the money? You know what I'm saying? It's not for money.
Well, we all know that's a special lifestyle right there.
It's not even a special lifestyle. I get you. Not just saying.
Because her job is to be with somebody that she ain't working. She's just bringing in money. He knows she's just there because he got money. He knows that. So when it crashed, you know what I'm saying? You can't blame nobody, because both of them agreed at some point. She like this, he like that.
But that ain't love. Well, that's transactional.
Look, there's arranged marriages. They don't love each other, but they
but they grow to love each other though.
Right.
Arranged marriage, so that's different. Let's call that different.
No, it's not. Because
different.
It's not different. Because
it's no money. It's arrangement of marriage. So they going into it knowing it's a marriage.
So if he never runs out of money, is there an issue ever?
In an arranged marriage?
No, in the one we're talking about.
Oh, the trick?
Yeah.
Hey, as soon as you run out of money, you already know the relationship.
Well, what if he does it? He's good on his
Bill Gates?
Huh?
He Bill Gates?
He could be.
A lot of money not to run out of. But at some point, you got to be like, how much do I have to keep giving before this chick dips for somebody else?
And then
that ain't love.
Here's the thing, too. They didn't get married, right? So at any point, he's going to get rid of him.
Right. But that's what the other lady is saying. She gave the pro and the con. And what she's saying, hey, ladies, instead of sitting and waiting to see or laying on your back to see how much this guy could give you because he got money, how about you try to build a bond and a relationship with the guy so you could build something and grow, and you don't have to do half of that stuff and you still get all of that stuff. So look at how much ladies grow up poor, married a rich guy, and if the marriage dissolved, they walk away with all that money. They had to build a bond. You get what I'm trying to say? So it's basically, it's like, yeah. And it's not right. Let me flip on the other side. It's not right for guys to lead in with their money, because guess what? That's how ladies gonna come running. You know what I'm saying? If you show up with your money and I could do this, I could do. what you expect? They going, that's what exactly what they gonna do. So the value and the earnest is about building with someone and basically growing something natural. And both parties could grow together versus me using money. Yeah, I seen money get a whole bunch of pretty chicks, but do it last. Do it last.
I don't think it would last.
You know what I'm saying? Some of them do, but you know what I'm saying?
If it's based on just money, it won't last.
Yeah, so is it love?
Of course, it could be love.
All right, so let me give you this idea, right? So I was watching this Billionaire Club. I'm not going to tell the story, but someone that, all right, P, you just won the lottery. You just won $1 trillion, right? Before you win this $1 trillion, you had no ladies around you. Now you have $1 trillion, and you're the only man on planet with all that money, right? You the go-to man right now. You know what I'm saying? You're the go-to man. What you think gonna happen with a female?
Oh,
Everybody, the whole world just know P just won $1 trillion.
Yeah, they're gonna come out the woodworks.
Is it love?
It's gonna be traps set up. No, it's not love.
See, and that's the point. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, I know that, but what I'm saying is, listen, I got all this money, and I want this bunny to come over and spend the weekend with me. I'm gonna love her this weekend. I'm gonna give her all this cash. She can have whatever she wants, you know. So, and then listen, and she is probably telling him this to his face. I'm not going out unless I get $500, and you're gonna Uber me over there, and we ain't going to no Cheesecake Factory because I don't do the Cheesecake Factory. You know, these are conversations they have pre some of these people. So she, like I said, it's arranged. This whole thing to me was arranged. You know what I'm saying?
She was talking about tricks and, you know what I'm saying, people getting played. So it can't
So
be
would
arranged.
this be like, say, somebody they flew out from Instagram or something?
It could be because they already know what time it is.
That's even worse. She ain't got no leverage.
Yeah, so they can't even say that no more. You know what happened to Diddy? He was crossing state lines, so he gonna get hit up with those charges. So it's no longer flying people out. It's spending time with someone on a, vacation.
Of course, that's better. But here's the thing, right? Even if the trick and whatever's going on, shouldn't she learn about him just about being around him? Like, I think that will naturally happen, right? Or is she just there on demon time? You know what I'm saying?
So I'm gonna say, so P, you made me think about something my mom told me. Let me share something my mom told me. She said, you can have all the money in the world. If a woman ain't into you, she ain't into you. So even though some ladies get with these guys and they got money, it might be cool up front at first, but if they ain't into you, you and we know ladies do play guy. I could be with this one dude, he could do whatever he wants to me, but at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, Tyrone in the ghetto laying it down.
That's
you know what I'm saying.
That's facts.
So and this is what I'm saying, so why not build with Tyrone? And you know what I'm saying,
well,
and Tyrone don't got 2 pennies to rub together. You know what I'm saying, she probably feeding Tyrone off of his money.
Well, there are people out there that don't want to build. They just want to get to the finish line.
So that's not love. Love needs to be built. It can't be bought. Yeah, you could buy intimacy, but you can't buy love.
Hey,
this is what a lot of billionaires are saying. Once they get millions, there is no longer they don't know who's for them, because even a lady that comes through, they don't know if people love them or their friends. They don't know because the money dilutes all of that.
I tell you right now, if you buy me a Bugatti, I'ma love you, brother. I want a yellow one, a yellow Bugatti. Yeah.
You know, you can't start a Bugatti. You can't start a Bugatti and turn it off.
What do you mean?
So I think I was looking at one of these cars, like those expensive cars. They're meant for racing. So once you turn off the engine, they're meant to go. I think it was a Bugatti. But yeah, those racing cars, or them junk seize up because it's not meant to idle. They're meant to go. They're meant to race. So I remember the guy was explaining that. It's like, no, we can't start the car. So they had to roll that junk. It's like, no, if you start the car, you got to drive it. You got to literally drive it. If not, he said it's going to probably seize up or something. Something going to seize up. or you're gonna burn gas or whatever it is. I'm like, damn, why would you want a car so expensive? You know what I'm saying?
If I got a
If you're doing
Bugatti,
all that, there's no point.
Exactly. It kind of defeats the point. You know what I'm saying?
You still want a Bugatti, Pete?
listen, if I could get a Bugatti, right, I don't think gas would be an issue. You know what I'm saying? If I could afford a
But you
Bugatti,
got it gifted. You don't got the funds to maintain the Bugatti.
man, I may have to sell that bad boy. Huh?
Exactly, and that's why rich people don't buy regular folks expensive cars, because they got to maintain it. Because now when you buy the car, you got to have the insurance. You got to make sure they could maintain the car. They pay for the tires.
I'm gonna put that junk on your insurance. I know my boss. I think he got a Maserati.
The Maserati ain't bad. Maserati ain't bad. Maserati.
I don't know what they have now, but that was a couple years back.
Yeah, Maseratis go for like 50 to 70. They got high end ones too. But
Yeah.
those are mid cars though. I don't want to say mid car. They're high end cars, but they're the
Well,
mid
I'm sure
range.
they got high end cars now because
Yeah.
they own the team.
Yeah.
I think he has 2 movie productions studios too in New York. Yeah, is that that's the end of it?
Yeah, we could call it. We could land it there. Any closing thoughts, guys?
Hey man, like Bob Marley said, money can't buy life. It definitely can't buy love.
Nah, I can't buy love. Any closing thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, you're right. I truly believe there's somebody for everybody out there. Find your people, the people that rock with you, understand you. Even in a bunch of these clips, we dealing with a different generation. And Brandon, I was saying this into earlier. You look at a lot of our kids and the kids coming up. It seemed like the uncles didn't help pass down some of the information to these kids. I think we think and assume that they know it, and a lot of people just ain't showing them stuff like simple ways of communicating with people. A lot of them don't even know how to like do the basics. And as parents, y'all need to teach y'all kids how to communicate. Y'all shouldn't be let your kids leave the house not knowing how to do the basic things. Yeah, man, I'm gonna leave it there, man.
Okay, cool.
Big up to the chat. Everybody in the chat. We had Gavin out there. Gavin, I think, went to bed. Is that Cody Minister that came in? We had Tyver 23. That's
Tyver 23, Gavin.
Yeah, big up to everybody, man.
Danielle. Yeah, but I'm gonna land this one like this. Love can't be bought. You can buy love or intimacy, but it can't be bought. Once that money run out or you can't meet them goals, boy, you done with. That's gonna be a headache. You know what I'm saying? Trying to maintain a high level lady or ladies that know you got money and they just spending money because they know you got it. Boy, you can't balance a checkbook. You know what I'm saying? But if you like to join the panel, you can catch us on Monday. Why I keep saying I think we need a Monday show. That's the second week I said that. Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? Tuesdays and Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern, right? The link is up there in the bio where you can get with us, where you could join the panel. Or you can scan the QR code. The QR code should bring you to the link tree where you can find us on all socials. So once again, Tuesdays and Thursdays, this is the Late Night Lime Show. I think they want us to have a different show though.
Well, I'm still haven't figured out what day I wanted to try to do a panel show. Monday will be a good day. I've been thinking about different days, to sneak in.
Yeah.
So I did do the transporter room last week, so I don't know what's going to be going on with that. But yeah, I mean, Monday is open,
Yeah, Monday is definitely open. What you call it? How was the show? How was that show?
Which one?
Transporter.
It was all right. I mean, they had a kid, one of the guys on the channel, Porter, his son had just put out an album.
Okay.
So we want to do a music review on it. It's pretty good, pretty decent album.
Okay.
Yeah, the kid's young. He's like 21, 22.
Okay.
Yeah, and he does a whole production. He produces as well as rap. But
Cool.
yeah.
I just want to give you a little time to shout out the transporter room. Shout out to Scotty.
Yeah, Scotty Beeman over there at the transporter room.
Yeah, definitely. So, but yeah, That's it. So Tuesday, we got to see if we get more people on the panel. I'm working on that. We're out. Peace.
Screw.